All right, welcome back to the Badlands. Oh, we're paused. Yeah, we're moving. There's a drought incoming. I'll show you in a minute. You might notice this dynamite here, and you might notice this path here, and you might notice some dynamite over here. I got a plan. Here's the plan. I don't like reversing the flow. I don't like reversing the flow because, you know, I don't want water leaving the map. And I could be wrong. Of course. Wrong makes it more fun, right? Because I don't think we're going to need the pumping district, so maybe it's okay if water leaves the map. But I don't like the idea of water coming down here and then going all the way through here and leaving the map over here. What instead I like is water filling up here in possibly a bigger reservoir and then coming over here and hitting the main jam over here and then flowing down this way and potentially not leaving the map because we use it all up. I don't know. I still want to continue to slightly fill this area, maybe reduce the size because food is important and I have yet to grow anything but these stinking carrots. And we're really sick of carrots at this point. I mean, there's only so many raw carrots, even cooked carrots. There's just so many carrots you can eat before you become sick of carrots. Let's go ahead and blow this up before the drought comes. The drought's in 1.5 days. That's very exciting. I'm not going to blow this up yet because I want to try to string this all the way up here before I blow it up. And I'm working on a path here. And yeah, and then I have to figure out what I want to do because I guess I picture, the reason I did it here is I picture eventually this going down to here and maybe the gate over here, but cliffside requires this water, so do I also have it backflow into this area to pump water? I'm working on it. All right, 8-day drought, not too bad. Not too bad. And, oh gee, we don't have any wind. What a shock. And anything else? Look at the dynamite. We're this far, so far. I think all our everything is good here. We've got full water here. We've got full water here. We're doing pretty good for the drought. I put in some more dynamite, but you know I don't like to blow up stuff during a drought because that's just going to lower this level. And you're still dumping water, which is okay there, because the drought just started. So you should stop anytime now. And then this pitiful little basin here has 0.37. That's enough to survive a 9-day drought, 8-day drought. But we need to stop using this. All right, 4 days left. The dynamite string is almost all the way in. I haven't figured out how I'm going to put a gate in here without breaking stuff, but I figure I'll keep it the same size for now, put a gate in here. I'm wondering if I put both these gates at the same level and then potentially go over here and raise this gate so that all the water goes to one side. Will we have enough flow to like flow through? Because it splits up there right now. We should have the same amount of flow going through here and be able to split the difference. All right, there's 2.3 days left of the drought. This is dry. I ended up draining this all the way. And we've got just a little bit water left in here. And I'm draining this section now to get the water back. You're thirsty. Speed it up to 2. You're thirsty, but it doesn't matter. We do have plenty of water, but what I'm thinking is, because this dynamite's done, I need to put a gate here. Might as well drain this reservoir. Because to tear this up and put a gate here, it's just going to release all the water anyway. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And, gosh, do I want to blow a hole in here and put the gate one lower? Because I'm going to want to put a triple platform. No. I'm going to want to put a triple gate in. Nope, that's the highest gate I've got anyway. So I'll just put a triple gate in. All right, the drought has ended, and we're pretty dry, but we're not in any danger. We've got plenty of water in every district. Plenty of water. So let me go ahead and blow up our river before the water comes back in. Here we go. Yep, new little creek. It's kind of slow. Speed 2. I'm going to have to do some touch-up work up here. Let's turn the corner. You know what would be neat? is a fuse where you could connect the levels, where you could have them install a fuse so that you could string the whole thing together. We'll start here. Careful, Beavs. Alright. Yep, I'm going to have to do... It's just going to spill out here. I'm going to have to do some work here. But let's go ahead. Look how dry this is. Let's go ahead and blow this up. Alright, we can hold some more water now. By the way, I lowered the gauge. This was sitting on a stand. It's now down on the ground because I'm going to go lower. What's this? Now I'm left with this. I'll have to deal with that. Anyway, we've got to fill this thing back up, and I've got to put a gate in here. All right, the gate is in. The water is flowing back in, finally. I am going to set... This is set at what? 2? I'm going to set both of these at 2. And then... Let's see. I fixed this. And the water has backflowed into there. We've got water everywhere. Is any water leaving the map? No water's leaving the map, so this is the way it used to be. But look at this. Look how dry this is. This is our only hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi. But I think it's time for to get rid of the split flow. Yep. This flow's got to be turned off. I know we're feeding it into the other side, but I'm going to turn this all the way off. There you go, you're done. And everything is going to come in here. Everything's coming in on this side now. That'll help. And you know what? Can I actually raise this up? So, you see... Alright, I'm going to try something. I'm going to raise this to 2.5. And I'm going to raise this to 2.5 because I think my mistake last time when the water all flowed in the other direction is that when the water got above a certain height, then see how deep this is? See how much room I have to rise? At least a half a point. This was open, so it all went this way. But now with this one completely closed, I ought to be able to raise the water level even higher. Maybe. Maybe, but we might be desperately short of water. We'll see how that works out. Ah, you're full. You got enough water to fill up. So far so good. All right, I just had both of these at 2 to let a little water flow in, and now I put them back up to 2.5. The split flow here was working at 2. Now, if we could just raise it up, you can see the pitiful amount of water that I was able to put in here because I had both these things down to 2 for a while. But what is our height? So now we're at 2.2 and rising. All right, check it out. Both of them are at 2.5. We do have split flow happening. This is not ideal because this water is... think about how much water is wasted due to evaporation here. This is why I don't like this. But we do have the split flow going on. See how much higher this water is? Nothing's flowing over here. It's all good. And yep, all the water's flowing over here. Perfect. And then on this side, we have water flowing down here, and it backs up to this dam, and there is some water trapped here, but eventually it'll dry out, and this whole side of the map will die. Yeah, eventually all these trees will die. Unless I somehow... So, I put so many trees on the map over here that there is no place to build a district. This is a problem. That's a big problem. I could cram a district over here, and can I even put steps down? Now, that's a problem. Getting somebody over here to build a dam to trap some water in is a problem. I think I'm going to ignore that side of the map for a while. But anyway, yeah. We're flowing. Look at all those maples, would you? We are flowing. Now, see, this one does continue to turn on and off, on and off. I don't know how many days we're out from the drought, but it is a little annoying. This one stays flowing. This one does not. I would like to have this one flowing all the time, and this one on and off. I'm thinking maybe what happens here is that I shut this off, and then maybe dynamite over here to fill this area up. And... we still have an overflow here, but maybe completely block this off. Or put a gate or something here so that I can control a water release into here so I can farm the water stuffs, if you know what I mean, in here. I don't know. That's too much planning for my small brain at the moment. Anyway, let's blow some stuff up. All right, drought in 2.6 days now. See how the water flow stopped? Oops, I missed. The water flow has completely stopped. Why? We're not sure. We're still pouring water into here. Something's going on. I've got... Oh. I dynamited down in here. No, this dynamite's still here. Anyway, let's blow some stuff up. I'm working on this area. It's constant work on this area. And let's go ahead and blow this stuff up. Bloop. Well, now it's not going to flow for a while. But I want to get that blown up before the drought starts. I think we can top this off. So what kind of bad news are we looking at? Well, we're almost to stump height in this. If this is a long drought... And notice how I remembered to turn all these off as soon as I got the drought warning. It was off, 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 off. I don't think we die of thirst. I don't think we die of food. But we could kill off... Yeah, I don't think anything bad happens. We've got a lot of water. We've got a lot of food. We still don't have anything besides carrots. 5-day drought. Winning through random number generation. And we do have water flowing again. Check it out. We're above stump level. Well, okay. If you ignore these little teeny tiny white dots, we're above stump level. And it's still flowing here. It stopped flowing here. And I'm just going to leave it stopped. And no more dynamite action for a while because we're in the middle of a drought. And we'll see. We'll see. How much longer before these trees die, and do I care? 4.7 days. Yep, I'm sorry. All these trees die. That's the way it goes. Killed off that end of the map. But this end of the map still has some water for a while until we drain it all out. And if I have to do an emergency release, I'm not going to. Because we're full of water. I'm just going to let it ride for 5 days, I think, and see what happens. In the meantime, they're delivering dynamite. You can see the outer walls now of what will become this size reservoir. And do I want to kill these trees? I think, yeah. I think I do. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out... We're going to levitate these trees here. There we go. And then I'm going to dynamite. One of these days, I won't have to do this to try to remember where stuff goes. One of these days. We're going to dynamite this area here. And then we'll dynamite this area here. And this will overflow into this area. And it will back up. I think I get rid of this. Damn, this is double deep. No, this dam should do it. Even though this is double deep, this dam should be high enough to back the water up all the way over here, I think. Is that true? I think that's true. As a matter of fact, let me give this a try. I don't think I need this. Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous. Now it's just flowing back to help these pumps. Yes. No, that's good. So we'll put a flow through here. We'll put the dynamite here. We'll extend the creek through here. We'll only have one release on the end. We'll keep this for decorative purposes, but we won't use it anymore. And then what? What's your next big plan? Well, maybe a little bit deeper? No, it's as deep as it needs to go. Can I... Yeah, this is as deep as it can go because this is the bottom of this gate here. If I make it any deeper, it doesn't matter because I can't get to the water. Really, what I should do is build the walls out here and just duplicate this wall, but out here. I said eventually I might go over here. Well, I don't know that I need to. All I need is enough of a reservoir to handle an 11-day drought, which we haven't had yet. Oh, the death wave. Look at that. All right, so we now have 13 vacancies. How many vacancies here? 9. This is not good. How many vacancies here? 0 with 3 unemployed. How many vacancies here? 5. Okay. Okay, well, assuming I know what I'm doing, let's build one more house over here eventually. Just one more. One lodge at a time. There, one more house. This seems to be fine. I would like to actually... Unemployed is fine, in my opinion. And then here, do we need another house? I could put another 3B. A little tree grew up. All right. Tear out the tree. Let me put another 3-plex. Right, let's unlock this for 50. We only have 4,517 science. Let's put another 3-plex here. New term, 3-plex. There. To add to the population over here. We're still full of water. And you're sick and you're going here. Okay, good. And how are we doing? Ooh. Alright. So then, how do I want to do this? We go to landscaping, and now we put the dynamite all the way to here. And then... That might work. That might work. I don't want to do it yet, because we'll just pour all the water down, but that might work. And then here, gate, dam, a little of both. And then here, don't know yet. 3 days left of the drought, another old age wave, and now we have 17 vacancies and 5 incapacitated. Crimea River. If I want to do spatterdock, you know how I love the spatterdock. Do I split this in half? Does this become the field o spatterdock? The most spatterdock ever grown? It seems a little too big for spatterdock. It really does. I'm not ready to commit to that yet. You know what I could do while I'm waiting? Is that we could make medicine. I keep forgetting to do this. Remember I unlocked medicine... I unlocked medicine a while back. And then I realized I needed metal to build it. This takes 20 planks, 5 gears, 5 metal. And it makes medicine out of dandelions. Why don't we make some medicine? I guess it gets delivered automatically. Makes medicine and distributes it to medical beds. We'll see how that works out. Our first healer. Kind of a combination healer apothecary. This stuff looks really dry. Well, because it is really dry. I could do a water release. How are we doing? Let's do it. What's wrong with this? Why can't you get this? How many explosives do we have over here? We got 40, which is a lot. Can somebody get this built, please? Tomorrow morning, maybe. Alright, the sun is rising, finally. This could also be where we make maple sweets. Whatever they're called, maple pastries. This could turn into the Cliffside Food District. But I was trying to make sure that when I blow this up, it is high enough that we can backflow the water. Did you get this built? There it goes. I can't see the beaver, but it's built. Alright, let's blow some stuff up. We got 1.9 days left in the drought, and I need to blow this up really quick. Okay. Okay. Now the water is rushing into here. Look at that. And it'll rush back into here. Some of the pumps can pump. And you're not going into here, but I don't know that I need you to. And now it's dry. So I put a gate here. So a dam is 0.75 and a gate is 0.5, which is why I put the gate over here. I think I'm going to put in another gate. Another single gate. And I've been rotating them like this, right? Yeah, for some reason I need these to line up correctly. Put this gate in, and I will set it to 0.5, which is the default. And then do the water release. This way I have full control over the release. Until then, as for experimental purposes, 1.6 days left in the drought. Let's lower this and get some water flowing back in here. And we still have a lot of water left. But let's go ahead and get the water poured back into here. Doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Yeah, this is the old way to do it. Never do that again. What I want to do instead is that Oh, are you working on this? Yeah, we just need one more plank. What I want to do instead is I want to set this to 0, and I want to do a water release here. Like so, see? And it is pouring out. But this will release water all the way over here, and then it'll flow down. It'll take a good deal longer. We are now below this level, so I might as well blow this stuff up, because blowing stuff up is good. So you're just sitting there because why? We used up all the dandelions. And I'm not sure the medicine, look at the bubbles. The medicine all got used up. So we need somebody to collect dandelions. Well, why don't, let's see here. It needs to be attached to a road. 57%, you know what? I'm sorry. You're being sacrificed for the good of the community. I'm going to put a collector here so they can get to the dandelions over here. Do the dandelions grow back or do we have to plant them? I guess we're going to find out. Drought's over. Old age wave is not the worst I've seen. However, there are 27 vacancies. 27 vacancies. Let's get a food. You're going to be the gatherer flag. And then you are going to gather dandelions. That's your goal. And somebody moved right in. Okay, that's good. And then you can collect all the way over to here and all the way over to here where all these dandelions are. And you can plant all the way over here. And I did say plant dandelions, I guess. I can't get anybody to destroy out here, though. That's the problem. But, oh, no, you pick the dandelions just like the blueberries, and the dandelions come back. Okay. So now we have dandelion pickings. 42 of them. That was fast. So where are we storing? Oh, we're out of water. Where are we storing these dandelions? Hold on. Yay. Where are we storing the dandelions? And, hey, the water's coming up. We got a good solid flow into here. It'll be over soon. It'll all be over soon. I'm going to put a little warehouse in right next to the apothecary here for the sole purpose of storing dandelions. How about that? You can store 100 dandelions and that's it. 200 dandelions? 200 dandelions. Okay. I'd like to see medicine pop up on the board. I don't see any medicine. Yeah, they show up right there. They showed up right there. They do show up. Okay. They just get used up really fast. All right, that's fine. And we're doing okay with water. You can see this tank's down. But if we look at here, 771 water. And how are we doing here? The water is flowing. Everybody look. It's pouring out this end. And that means it's pouring out over here too. But it should not pour over this dam, in my opinion. Holy cow. That was a big gloop. Why is it pouring over this dam when it should instead all be pouring in this direction? That's what I want to know. I don't think it should. Okay, it's going up and down. I don't think it should be pouring over the dam. Because this is 0.5. And this is 0.5. Yeah. And then it stopped. Okay. But it seems to me like if this is 0.5, oh, but this is up here. Don't be a fool. But this is 0.75. Here it comes again. Another gloop. And you know what I'm going to do? Did the water make it all the way down? Not quite, but we're rolling. We're rolling. It's coming in. Okay. I'm not really happy with this. All right, can you build a gate right next to this thing? Give me a gate. What do we need? 2 high? No, let's put a 3 high gate right there. You should be able to reach it. Okay, there you go. That'll stop it. No, it won't. It'll just flood because of the downhill thing. Yeah, you've screwed the whole thing up. I'll go ahead and put the gate here, but leave it down to 0 for now. Because I've screwed the whole thing up. Because of the height difference here. Yep. But, and this flow is uneven. Okay. It's interesting because I'm not letting any water out over here. Well, I'm curious then. If I move this up to 3, we should flood the place. We should flood the place where it's rising. It should rise to 3, don't you know? Or close. And then this should flood. We should flood all the way back up to here. Banu died of old age. Man, he was with us so long. Okay, so how are we doing? I'm very, very, very curious. It's just about ready to flood. Yep, we're starting to flood. And does that mean water's coming out on this side? No. The best I could do is instead of a gate, I could put a dam up here. Or maybe an overflow dam right next to it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is all the way up at 3, but if I put a dam here, this could be 2.75. I'm pretty tempted to do that. Because it's flooding all the way up. But now, so what happens is that it's leaving the back. So see how the water's leaving the back of the map? Yeah, okay. So that doesn't work. Whoa, zoom in. Yeah, that doesn't work. So let's reduce this to 0.25 and let's flood the place. There's a lot of water. Yeah, I really want to put a dam here. I really do. We're going to lose some water. Do I care? I don't really care. Let's lower this down to 0 so that everything goes in this direction. Let's tear up this block. You can't get over here anymore, can you? We're putting the dam on this side then, because you know you can't get over here either. They can't get over here at the moment. How can I fix this? All right, they can build. They can build now. They can build. Okay, I gotta put the dam on this side. So we're gonna tear this up. A lot of water is gonna be released. It's gonna be great. We're flooding the place. Let's watch it all go down, and I'm gonna put a dam in here. There, the great overflow dam. I even put a path over it. And we'll high prioritize the whole thing. Look at all that water, would you? And yeah, it's all going in this direction. That's nice. Look at that. Big floods. Big floods. We're actually going out. Yeah, we're leaving the map. Okay. If we're gonna do that, let's put this back up at 0.5. So we split the difference here. And what the heck? Let's put this down to 0. Now we're really flowing in this direction. You guys can put this up anytime now, you know. We're almost out of water. Waiting on materials logs. They have so many logs. And there it is. The dam's up. Okay, good. And the water stopped flowing. Okay, so the dam... So we're going to raise this all the way up to 3. And this is now how the water should flow out if it works. I got to put a path over this. Because what was that? Get in there. Because I want some dynamite over here. Again, I'm all over the place. Yep, it's a spillway, I believe is what they call this. There you go. Well, I mean, it's working. Even though I haven't dug the trench here yet, it's working. It's spilling. It's kind of spilling in one direction more than the other. Yeah, why? This is just a platform. This is set to 0.5. This is set to 0.5. We've got a lot of water spilling around. I mean, it's working. Right? We've got a decent amount of flow through here. And not enough to move the wheels, mind you. But we have a decent amount of flow. I think this dynamite's all... this one's not. Well, let's blow up what we have. There, now you're going in there. And now maybe you can finally get to this one. But you would think this would top us out at 2.75. But it's not. It's 2.65. The highest water level was 3. That's when I had this raised up all the time and we were flooding back. So that makes sense to me. But I would think our high water level would be about 2.7, 2.75. I guess I don't know what the height of this is. Finally. Let's delete this whole thing. I think it's affecting the water flow, even though I don't think it should. Alright. It's still going this way more than it's going this way. I guess the angle? Maybe it's evened out now. Yeah, I think it's evened out. Okay. But again, if I don't want any water going this way, my only choice is to close this off because of this. So as far as balance goes, I use the term balance loosely, we're still in the mode where at night the water goes to somewhere in here, and then during the day we pump it all out. I am not pumping anything into this area. I've got all these pumps turned off. Eventually I think we might lose water. Nope, we're pumping enough. Well, they're drinking enough to continually drain this out, so that's good. Good, we have this block in now. Okay. Let's take this sucker out. Wow, that was a splash. And let's fill it back up with, not a dam, with levees. And a path over top. And it'll all be good. And in the meantime, I need to pour some water back in there, so let's put this back down to 0.5. And we'll get some water back in here. I've got to watch this because if I don't, it's easy to run this area out of water. Alright, there's a drought coming up in 3 days. I am working on, believe it or not, I'm going to make some potato fields. I know it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Water dump, water dump, water dump. Here we go. So here's my solution to the water flow problem. I'm going to dynamite this area all the way down to this level on both sides. Remove the gates. Oh, we're only missing one more stick of dynamite. Yep, you're just waiting. And then once this is down at this level, then I can correctly gate this off so that I don't have to dump water in here if I don't want to. This gate works for that. Yeah, I can put this gate all the way up. All the way up, so no water can get out, period. Are you done? You're done. Detonate. Whoosh. There we go. Now, yes, this is all at the same level. We still have a waterfall down here, and it's pouring out at a pretty good clip. But now, this will just fill this area with water, but that's it. I think that's perfect. And yeah, you can see it's pouring down here, and it should equally go in both directions. And this gate doesn't let anything out. Water is being lost off this side of the map. Come on, daytime. Look at all this lost water. Ugh. All coming around, though. Anyway, I'm having them pump. Yeah, start pouring water into here for now. We have multiple ways to keep this full of water. It's still flowing. Is there any way to get it to stop? No, because it's going over the dam. 2.64, 2.65. I'm going to reset it. So 2.65 is the highest. 2.66 is the highest. Okay, yep, there's no way to stop it. Man, okay, I think it's stopped. Yeah, it's drying up. We're pumping it out. I got to work on that. I really don't want any water to leave the map, but I think that requires these guys to be on. We're 0.5 days away from the drought. You're full, but I'm pumping water now. Is that really what I want to do? I don't think so. But you're still full. Absolutely full. Good grief. So check out the districts. This district still has the 2 unemployed. It seems to be fairly consistent. This district has 5 open spots, but then the main jam has 17 unemployed. I don't care. I think in a day or two, you're going to have 17 open spots. I don't care. Those 17 unemployed can just take it easy for a while. It's not like the little beavers use money anyway. All right, it's a 7-day drought. Will we ever have an 11-day drought? I'm going to put a gate back in here so that if for whatever reason I can shut this off. This does dry out. Should I put a dam in here or a gate or something? I don't think so. I think we're fine. And this is now dry? Yep. And better turn these off. There we go. We're going into a 7-day drought. And we lost a lot of water. But we can certainly survive 7 days. Because the water's not pouring out anymore. No, so that should all dry up. Alright. And we have a lot of water in our reservoir here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I was working over here. These are going to be my potato farmers. And then I'm going to put another... This is the little water holder to bring water closer to the water dump. Which, is this not... Is nobody in here? No. I was going to say Zanzibar. Zunabar. You do have some water in here, but... Oh no, it's full. Okay. For some reason it didn't look full. Your priority is potatoes. Potatoes. And you plant. And you are going to harvest, and your priority is also going to be potatoes. Okay, there's our potato farmers. And then these fields are going to turn over to potatoes. I really wish that I could just... So I think what happens here is that they'll still harvest, I believe. But I need to cancel the planting area. So if I cancel this planting area... You guys are still going to harvest these, right? Or will you just stop harvesting them? No, you're still harvesting. Good. Alright, then I'll tear out this area and I'll replace it with the potatoes. Check this out. I haven't released any water. And, yep, we're dry. 4.8 days left of the drought. This gate is up. I think 1.5 is fine. I want to feed a little water into here. It might be a little too vigorous. But, oh, some more. There we go. This will feed some water into here. These pumps can start going again, even though we have plenty of water over here. We have 1,000 water over here. But we should pour down in here. I'm practicing. I want to keep this area wet for some water crops, like spatterdock and such. Did I see you there? Spatterdock. Grilled spatterdock is a +2. Grilled chestnuts is a +2. Bread is a +2. Carrots and sunflower seeds are only a 1. Grilled potatoes is also a 2. And then only the maple pastries is a 3. And I keep forgetting, rooftop terrace counts as its own social life. I've been on a rooftop once. It's fun. Little enclosed, not enclosed, but, you know, safe. Rooftop. All right, you need to go down to 2.5. There we go. We'll release some water into here. We flooded the place. This is dam level. This thing's useless. Well, no, it's not useless. I would keep this cranked all the way up if I wanted the water to go in the other direction. On the bright side, though, because I've drained most of the water, let's blow this up. Maybe I should slow it down to speed 2. And we'll continue to work on this area. I need to figure out where to put my potato stuffs. These farms, I think, should be potatoes. These fields should convert over to potatoes. And I need a warehouse for potatoes. I should put all that stuff up here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cancel. It's foodie time. I'm going to cancel all this stuff. And once it's all gone, I'm going to put some warehouses and stuff up here. The potatoes are done already. There's no place to put the potatoes. Boy, that was fast. I got to grill them, man. I'm pretty surprised by how fast this dries out now. I don't know why it seems to be drying out faster than it used to. We're full of water over here still. The main creek is drained. I've wasted a lot of water experimenting. All that water is gone. It's poof. All the water that I was able to pour into here is just gone. Blow up. All right, 200 potatoes can be stored here. That's raw potatoes. We'll do some steps up. We'll do some grills up here. I could put a giant warehouse up here. I think that's still in pretty good range. City center's over here. That's going to be orange once it gets done. I still think that's fine. Yeah, and we're in pretty good range. And then I still want to turn most of these carrot fields into potatoes. Water's getting kind of low here in this old district. I got it highlighted. 763. Not really, but we do have 1.8 days left in the drought. And am I happy with this? I'm not. I'm not doing any food, so I'm putting this down to 0 until I understand how it works. And we're going to do... I'm going to release all the water in here. All of it. And you're basically going to flood the creek. Alright, there we go. It should not go over this dam. I'm tempted to turn off one of these pumps. I think I will. And then that just leaves us 2 for this area? Yeah. And, oh. We can store even more once we fill back up. So how are we doing? Now the water's coming down here. It backs up to here. And we need that to keep this area, well, eventually this water's all going to be gone. But now the water's flowing over here slowly. Good grief. Yeah, and we killed off a bunch of our carrots, I think. 0.5 days. Oh, just in time. Just in time to save the carrots. 1.4 days left of the drought. And that's it. Our water's all gone. It's all gone. Poof. All gone. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd store a little bit more water than that. That was not an 11-day drought. Why did it seem easier? And look at all these dead carrots here. Why did it seem easier to have this full? Remember all the water I poured off the map? That's the equation. I wasted too much water during the good times. Way too much water. This doesn't hold enough. Yep, that's the equation. I gotta fix it before the next drought. Alright, the drought's over. We are not really low on water as far as drinking water goes. You can see we have 888 at the pumping district. We have 1,000 here. Look at the carrot numbers, though. We killed off a lot of carrots. And we're going to have to replant those. I need a water hole over here somewhere, I think. I think that's the solution, because I don't know that I'm going to keep this full of water. I may have to ship carrots over there. We killed off some carrots over here. It's not a big deal. Here we have, how many potatoes so far? They're going to go 142 potatoes, 1,222 carrots, 147 berries. Because I suppose that when you don't have dandelions, you're doing some berry picking. Yeah. Yeah, that must be where the berries came from. Okay. This is completely out of water. Okay, now that the water flow is reversed, should I not put a dam somewhere to hold water? Because our trees are dead. We're not using water until this pump here. You can get over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a dam in. I'm going to put a dam right here. And that should trap water in here, because we're not pumping it, and keep these trees alive. And you're within building distance. Okay. And then over here, it doesn't matter. They're going to pump it out. We do have this dammed off, but it doesn't matter. And I could put water in there. I mean, this does fill up fast. I'm just realizing the stupid mistake that I made. This is classic. Yeah, no, you can't get this way. We don't need a levee. We need a bridge. Otherwise, the water could never get out. Okay, you go ahead and build that. But since the water's completely blocked anyway, because the gate's up, let's do a water release here. And this is just kind of an emergency. And you're all the way closed, right? Yep, you're all the way closed. You get a bridge there. That's good. And yeah, I want to dump the water down in here. Did we get that dam built? We did get the dam built right there. Okay, good. Put the water into here. I'm giving up on the flow. I don't think we'll ever have enough flow to move this. If I want flow, it's going to have to be up there somewhere. But there we go. We got some water flowing down through here. Through the wheels, over into here. This is good, but it's temporary because I want this to fill up. So we'll move it up to 1.5. It'll stop until this fills up. It looks like we can blow up some stuff. I know it's dark. Blow up some stuff. I'm trying to get this whole thing down to the deepest level I want. There we go. All right, well, there's another couple of hours of fun Timberborn. I almost said Beavertown. Fun Timberborn gameplay. And, well, look at those windmills, would you? Boy, I don't even want to look at how much power we're not creating. But anyway, we have our bridge up now. We have this gate closed. We are overflowing here now. This is good. I'll let it overflow for a little bit, and then I'll keep cranking this up until we have the maximum water storage available. And I still have to work out this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. We saw that we were overflowing. When I had all the flow going in this direction, we were definitely overflowing because I wasn't dumping water. So I need to figure out what to do with this. Suggestions always appreciated. But, I mean, if I don't dump water, I remove some of these pumps, then we lose even more water. The whole point is to never lose any water. I'm also going to build this out. This is going to be built out at least to here for now. And we may have to go all the way over to here and shortcut this river over to here or something like that. But it could be just we just need to store more water. But anyway, that will have to be for next time. This is a good spot. It's showing the dry. Yeah. We got the windmill action going on. We got our reservoir slowly filling up. And a bunch of dry land. And I do have potatoes growing way over here, but I don't have... Oh, and these steps are done, but I don't have any potato... What do you call them? Grills. I don't have any potato grills up yet. But hey, I'm growing more than carrots. That's huge. All right, that's it for this time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.